up? What's going on? This is Gene Hoda, and my daughter's recording me right now, and I think it's super funny. So this is AA Comics and Cards right up here. It's the local comic book shop here in Lebanon, and we're gonna go check it out inside. I'm joined here today, by the way, so if you want to come and support your local artist, please do. Here it is. This is the local comic book store in Lebanon, and this is a great store here. All the books that you need. The owner here is well informed on the comic book stuff, and there's also stuff here that you can get, like cups. You can get toys for your kids, t-shirts right over there, and yeah. So right here is my setup for today. And yeah, these are some of the classic books here that are basically hard to find, and some stuff that are very rare, and you know, you can come over here and check it out. Hey, what's up? Here's Paul. Here's the owner, the main man. She's recording me I'm doing a YouTube channel thing. So
she's recording you?
Yes, she is.
Does she realize you're not very photogenic? You're really not a face for YouTube or TV.
I am today.
You am today?
I am today. Today is my day. So this is Paul. He's the shop owner, whatever.
Shop
I don't know. What do you call it? Proprietor. He's entrepreneur. Yeah.
Use big words. It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Cut. Okay. All right. So, some more stuff here, and yeah. I really don't know what to say. So, just come on down to AA Comics and Cards and pick up some things and have a good afternoon. Thank you.
Jamendo.com.
The Winter Soldier one over here.
Wow.
Superman right next to it, Wolverine, the Kick-Ass cover, Hulk.
Wait, the Wolverine? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Wolverine book, but it's actually X-23, which is the sketch that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Kick-Ass, Hulk, Cyclops from X-Men. I did the Van Helsing, and I forget her name, the bow and arrow.
Laura.
Yes.
Laura did the other.
Yeah.
Or that was one of the.
Laura English.
Yeah.
I have one from her.
Yeah.
I have a Captain Phasma from her.
Her Captain Phasma.
Still
open. So that would have been the first week of November.
Yeah. That sounds exactly right.
Reopened on Halloween weekend.
2016, and November was the opening weekend, right? It was like November.
We did the grand opening a couple weeks,
and then that's when I came in.
When it would have been around Veterans Day.
Yeah.
So it would have been around the 11th.
Got it. Yeah.
So then he walked in.
Yeah. So I walk in, and I show him our portfolio, right? And he's just like, it was terrible, man. Like, he made me feel like crap.
I should have your portfolio, actually.
So I'm like, yeah, man.
So I stand up there, and I go like this.
I'm standing right across from him, like, what the hell is going through his head right now? Like, what is he thinking?
And I just keep looking, and I page through the entire thing.
Yeah, within less than a minute.
And then I get done with it, and because and you asked, what did you ask?
I said, what do you think?
No. You asked if you could set up here sometime
to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I looked through, Closed it and said,
Gmail.com.
yes.
Just like that. I'm like, nothing. That's all you got to say. I was like,
I said,
no, you
yes.
didn't say it like that. No,
Yeah,
you're like,
no, I 100%
No,
said it. I
okay,
said,
look.
yes.
first of all, the way you looked at the portfolio, you look like you just didn't care. Like, first of all, like you didn't give a damn. And then, like, and I'm like, the whole time I'm just like, okay, like he just doesn't like me. He does just something. I rubbed him off the wrong way. So I'm like, whatever. He has me coming down, and that was what 2016 was.
2016. It would have been the first week.
Yeah.
So that like, it goes, I don't know if you liked it.
Yo,
Which was funny as hell. I didn't know this story until like years later.
you should have seen me
I forget
driving
who
on
he
the
was
way
telling.
back home, just sitting in
You know,
silence, no
so-
radio, no music. I'm just thinking.
So-
I'm like, what the hell just happened?
So grand opening, I have
Gmail.com.
full blown. We have literally Artist Alley back here.
Mhm.
So he's back here, Laura's back here. We had somebody else back here.
Was Bethany and Olivia-
Bethany and Olivia were up front
Yeah.
at the door with the setup. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah,
I
and they were
put two beautiful
killing it.
girls in front of the door.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
okay, Paul, I see how it is. All right,
you
okay.
know, you thinking.
Yeah.
And so they were greeting everybody, and they had their book, and they sold some of their book.
They kicked ass that day. They did
And-
really well.
And Gene was here. He brought some old books we had to display, some of his gold and silver and stuff. And I think there was a couple times, like Laura came up to me, she goes, he hasn't stopped.
Gmail.com.
Kept coming over to him and stuff. And like he ended up being the breakout star of the grand opening, really.
Yeah, I remember. I was just drawing the entire time. People,
Yeah.
that was
I
a
had
good
somebody.
day.
I have to look back.
I think that's still like my best day.
There was somebody else here, and he just didn't stop. And stuff, but yeah, he didn't stop, and then he's been back for some other events. Usually we try to get him, or when I call him, I got him into the Philly show.
Mm-hmm.
Got him to meet Ron Wilson. Ron took a shine to him, offered him a gig. He screwed that up because and sometimes I'll call him on the phone.
We don't talk about that story.
I'll bust the stones and try to kick him in the ass because that's like the only way to get him to do anything.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Right? It's all about the now, right? It's a new day.
Ron gave him a pretty sweet deal.
He did, yeah.
He really did. He was very impressed with his backgrounds.
Yeah.
He wanted him to draw his backgrounds for him while Ron did the characters. So Ron just wanted to concentrate on the characters, but he wanted Gene to do. He was going to give him credit. It wasn't even going to be. It was a ghost gig, but he was going to give him credit. Like that shit doesn't happen. Like that.
No,
that is just one of those things. That stuff doesn't happen. Because like when you use. A lot of things come out like who ghost musicianed on, like who really played some of the solos or who really played some of the guitar on some of these albums. So it wasn't the bands because they were too young and didn't know how to play yet. There's a lot of that stuff with artists that's coming out now. All this stuff. And even when you listen to our interview with Bob McLeod, he talks about like even on his first gig, Neil Adams is helping him out. All these guys are like helping him out because he like kind of panicked a little because it was like you had the deadline and you had to meet the deadline because the deadline was everything. And he was like some guys were like, oh, you need to fix this here like this, and everybody
Which is amazing.
was help because he was in the Marvel bullpen and everybody was helping him out.
Yeah.
And to finish it and get the job, they were kind of working together a lot.
You don't get that anymore now. It's all basically, you send something in, they tell you to fix it, and that's it.
Well, everything's
Yeah.
there's no bullpen and stuff anymore.
I wish there was though. It'd be kind of cool if that kind of came back. But it's more of just like collaborative like studios, like people that like Raid Studios is one of them. Like that's I don't know if I'm sure you know who they are. It's Francis Manipal. And a bunch of other guys that they have like a studio based up in Canada, and they all work for like different publishers, but they all like have just communal space in just under one roof, and that's why they're so good, because they're together and they push each other to their limits, and they're competitive too. So
Does Xenoscope do it like that?
I'm not sure. Probably not.
No.
They just have their office, and then
They have the office down in Horsham, and that's mostly a sales office.
yeah.
Okay.
And,
Do they, like, for all their titles, like, say, okay, this artist, you do this, you know, this
well,
one,
there's
you
an
do
art
this
director-
one, you do
there's
this
an
one?
art director that's supposed to be in charge of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Anthony Spade, who he met when he was here once, Anthony used to be their art director and did stuff. So, but that would be part of his job. So part of him being an art director for Zenescope was he would do, character designs. So the Van Helsing design, that's Anthony's.
Yeah, I see.
So he's the one that did the initial like Van Helsing stuff,
Yeah,
right?
He
That's what I
designed,
thought.
he designed that character.
Wow.
I had to listen back to his interview. He spouted off how many characters he used.
Crap, I didn't know he was like such a
You should
big
listen to
part
his interview.
on your podcast. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't even
he
know that
actually-
you interviewed him.
He actually, the one time he was here, I took him in the back, and it's funny, his wife Tara was up here learning how to play magic. She loved it.
Yeah, she's cool. She's fun.
I love Tara.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
And because her and I would bond and talk about Walking Dead and
Oh.
commiserate more than anything else.
Yeah. Was this during the Negan,
All of it,
thing?
all of it.
That was a tough time.
We would talk about how bad it was getting.
Yeah, I know.
And she wrote a fan fiction book.
She did.
That the thing in her book ended up happening in Fear.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Get
she
out of here.
they didn't give her any credit because it's fan fiction book.
Because they can take it,
So, but
That's
the same thing
bullshit.
that she did in the book,
and they made it
happened
happen.
in the TV show.
That's the worst. When you figure something, when you do something, they're like, "Yeah, we're taking it." Yeah.
But yeah, he says a lot of good. His interview's actually pretty good.
Okay.
I didn't realize it until I listened back on it. Like it was like, oh wow, he said a lot of really good things. I didn't know because I was in the moment just trying to watch the time and
Yeah.
just try to keep the interview moving and everything else. And
Is the podcast live at all, or is it just you just kind of
we
just
record it
and then
post it.
Okay, got it. Send me a link to it. I want to definitely check it out.
Bookrehab.com.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Or just
When are you gonna have me come into?
as soon as we start back up again.
Oh, you guys been
How
out
it
of it,
is
bro.
because almost died. Remember?
Oh gosh, yeah, that's right. That did happen.
just almost died.
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah. Hey.
Just, one of those things.
You're a new man now, buddy.
Well, I wouldn't say you. Just barely pieced
Over
together.
here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get that Winter Soldier?
Can you get the Winter Soldier? Yes.
Oh, nice, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that,
I
man.
like that. All
Yeah,
the times I came down here.
it's like one of my earliest drawings.
I like that blue. You know,
The blue line there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I used for like the framework of most of my drawings back then. I try not to use a lot of blue line anymore, but once in a while I'll use it. I'm using red now. Red is like kind of something I'm experimenting with. So
Okay.
I'll bring a pen over real quick.
This is nice.
There we go. Perfect.
It's a pleasure meeting the actual artist too.
Yeah.
You know, like
Thank you.
I wasn't always in the sketch covers, but within the past 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
I got into it. But
Absolutely. There you go, man.
yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, no
I
problem,
appreciate
dude.
that.
What's your name
Appreciate
again?
it. I'm Eric.
Eric, nice to meet you. Yeah,
thank
definitely.
you.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, that's on you. That thing's been up there for a while. So take it. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. What's that?
What are you doing? He asked you to do that right now.
Okay. I would just charge him $10. Yeah, for a blank cover. That's what I usually do for blank covers.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. You got 15 on there, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is beautiful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Who plays him in the movies?
I forget his name actually.
Fashion Shaw.
Yeah.
Gemini.com.
That is nice. Thank you, man.
Is that all you're getting today, Eric?
You know what? I'm going to look around a little bit.
Okay.
Let me see
I'll put this
if Ray is
I'll put
still.
this up
Thank you for your
here.
support,
Thank you,
man.
sir.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. I'll look a little bit more here.
Gemini.com. 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 Gemini.com.